Power BI is not just a reporting tool, it's a business intelligence tool which shows your data visually. One may get confused while they're going to download Power BI because of the Power BI variants available. Power BI, there are three kinds of variants, Power BI variants available. Power BI desktop, Power BI mobile, Power BI service. You can use its service as a base, meaning you can use Power BI service over a browser. Even you don't have Power BI desktop downloaded on your machine, you can use it, Power BI service over a browser. But for creating reports, dashboard, whatever, you need to download Power BI desktop. One may be not able to decide with which tool they're going to download first. I recommend you download Power BI desktop first because this is the tool where you're gonna create from extracting to till reporting part. You can do extractions, you can do transformations, you can do finally loading, importing data into your Power BI model. You can do modeling, relationship, reporting, create a dashboard, create paginated report. Even you gonna publish from the Power BI desktop. Finish with the reporting or dashboard stuff, and times comes for the publishing what you have prepared here to your senior to review it. It requires your authentication, meaning it requires your license. Power BI service is not free, but Power BI desktop is free of cost for your lifetime. You can even do a practice over. When the time comes for the publishing of the report which you have created in a Power BI desktop, you need license to use Power BI service. Power BI service costs you. If you are working in a company, your company will provide the access of using Power BI service. This tutorial is all about how Power BI works. I will guide you from the start till end. That means if you are a beginner, you never use Power BI but have interest to learn it. So I'm going to start from the scratch till a professional. So stay with me. I will guide you in a very easy way. You don't need to go anywhere because I know the way I learn will guide you the same way. Because now I know what is the easy way so that a novice can learn it. So start downloading Power BI desktop first and sit, relax, have a cup of coffee. We'll see you soon. Power BI stands over three pillars. First, data, then modeling, and finally reporting. Data which comes through ETL process. What is ETL? Extract, transform and load. This is a process one is facing in every interview. What is ETL? ETL is a process through which you can import any kind of data, no matter you have XLS file, text file, CSV file, or the data you have on SQL Server. There are so many connectors Power BI have so that you can connect with and get imported into the Power BI model. So there are three pillars of Power BI: data, modeling, and finally reporting. Data is coming through ETL process into the Power BI. ETL process, there are three parts: extract, transform, and load. Extract, that means you are connecting any kind of data from any of the external sources. Second, transform, meaning you going to reshape your data, because most of time we receive the data not in a proper way. So we need some changes into the data so that we can go with the analysis process. Sometimes we missing some data there. Sometimes we have a lot of blank cells. Sometimes we have some few errors. Sometimes we can find out some special characters in the data. So all the kind of removing all these stuff, you can do many things in transformation process. You can change the data type of a column. You can remove the blank cells. You can remove the errors. I'm not going to details you about how transformation works. I simply brief you, transformation is the process where you can reshape the data, whatever data you gonna connect with from external sources, in a way to go with the analysis. And once you're done with everything, then you go finally load the data so that you have that data into the Power BI model. And that data will appear under the data section once you imported the data into the Power BI. Now this is the data part. Now second thing is the modeling. Modeling, that means you going to create a relationship among the files. Why do we need the relationship? I'm not going to details you about the relationship, how to be created, why do we need it, all these kinds of questions and so on. I'm just briefing you why we need a relationship. Relationship because one's data is not available in a single file. One's data may available in different files. So when you going to reporting, you select that user and you select that user and user associated data, whatever data, no matter in which file they are available, will have at one place. That's why we need a relationship, like joins in SQL. And once you have done everything, then you go for reporting, create a report, uh, create a paginated report, create a dashboard, everything. Let's start with the demonstration, but with real-time scenario. I'm not going to pick a data from anywhere and do some like example. But I'm going to give you an example with a lifetime scenario. So stay with me. I hope you have downloaded a Power BI desktop, and I'm going to open a Power BI desktop from by searching it Power BI desktop, but usually Power BI desktop icon should available on your desktop, just like that. Here we have over a taskbar. So just I'm going to click it. This is a new version of Power BI desktop. That's why the different icons be showing at. This is the creativity that Microsoft has introduced here. Now, just close it. Now this is the first page you will look over here. Now this is the first page you look over here. I will brief you something. I'm not going to detail you what we have seen in my left side. This is a home page you know usually. Your home page, and this is a open, that means If any file you have worked recently, you can go and open it from here. This is a sign out options and setting. Every software has their own option and setting. So all this and what is a Power BI about, what version you are going to use. Uh, it is a kind of Power BI variants. Everything are uh, in the left side details. So I'm not going to details about it. But there are few things you need to know here. This is a blank report. That means this is a Power BI report which is already blank. You have not created it. If you try to go with, you can click directly from here and access it. This is one lake catalog. That means one lake is a software where your data is live. You can use it by directly clicking here. If you have data in your Excel workbook, then you just go clicking here to have it directly. Same for the data living in a SQL server, you can do it. If you going to practice and you don't have any sample data, then you can start with here because this is learn with sample data. But I recommend you always start this one, this plus icon, get data from other sources. So just I'm going to click this one. And here is there are some getting started, some tutorials are available here, so you can go and read with it. I have created so many projects, so that's why it's all showing here. So I recommend you just go plus icon, just click this one, get data. Once you click the get data, you can see here how to get data. If you have data in Excel workbook, they can click with it, text file, XML file, JSON file, or if you have data in any folder, you can use it folder. If you have in PDF file, share a SQL Server, access data file. There are so many characters uh, Power BI have for you to connect to. So many characters. I don't think so any other external sources is left with, so you can use it all, or you can go with the file, then you can use this option, you can use database, you can use this option. So I just go with all. That means you have so many characters to connect with. Now I'm going to connect with a CSV file. So just click CSV and then connect it. Now you go to check any CSV file is available there. Go to download, nothing. Desktop, nothing. Document, is there any CSV file? Nothing. So I'm not going to have a CSV file. So just go to again get data here. You have a get data icons available here also. You can go through it from here, or you can use what we did a minute ago. And we have Excel file because my data is available in Excel file. So just select this Excel file and click connect it. And going to download this Excel file. Now this page will open for you so that you can have data. Now we have a folder, we have this. You can see the preview, what data you're gonna import it in here. So these are the data, and now second is people, and the third is return. There are three files I'm going to import here. So just select those files which you want to import here. So just go it and click transform. If we will see any changes required, then we will go through it. So I'm going to importing these data, but I just click the transformation because if there is error, I want to make it uh, then and there, and we'll get final data imported here. So there are three tables I have imported here. You can see returns. You can see here. Here three tables I have here: orders, people, and return. I have selected return. Whatever actions you will do here, your all action get recorded here in the right side in applied steps section. Because this is just like a macro in Excel bar. Because the you can get the macro recorded, so that's why the same things is happening here. But what action you going to take here in order to reshape your data for your business purpose, your all steps get recorded under the applied steps here, because this is showing what are the steps you have taken here in order to have a data in a proper way. So now, what I have selected the third table return, you can select this one, this one, this one, no matter, but I want the way the data should be. Now, this is column 1 and column 2 looks like the header, but the actual header is return and order ID. So what happens, this column 1 and column 2 comes by default, but I want to remove this. Should be row 1 should be as a header. So what should I do? I have to do some actions. So here here is the option use first row as a header. So just click this one, use first row as a header. Now you can see column 1, column 2 gone. Now the actual header have it placed. Now nothing is done, everything. And the second, let's see if we have no, yes, okay, that's fine. Now we see the second people table. We have the same thing here. Column 1, column 2. Actual headers are here. So just do the same action here. Now we have persons and region, uh, the actual place what they should be. The Then two files are fine. Now the third is orders. Now we have this thing. Uh, you can see the this one, and you can see any errors we have here. I don't think so. We have postal code in 123. Now you can see we have 123 postal code, ABC region, ABC region. What does this mean? These are the data types of the column. Postal code 123, that means this is a whole number. This is an integer type. But postal code is not an integer type. It should be a text type, because you are not going to do some minus multiplication, division, everything. You can't do with the postal code. Postal code is just a number which represents your local area. So it should be a text tag. So just click this one and make it text tag. So just click this one, right click, change type, you go with, and you have text. Now replace current text. Now this is text type. So you have to make changes, this kind of things. Now just go there. We have 1.2, that means decimal numbers. 1.2 decimal numbers. This is an integer number, this is decimal number, this is decimal number, and that's it. So these kinds of data types available in. There are multiple types of data types available. You can have update type also. You can do with it. So as of now, for this video tutorial, I'm not going to use all the transformation process because this video gonna lengthy. I will create transformation process videos later on. So once we have through with all the changes, then you go to home and this is the options close and apply. Just click this one. This is the same as what we have option load earlier. Extract means connecting the data. No matter your data is on a SQL server or CSV file, Access file, text file, Azure file, whatever. Where no matter where is your data. Now transformation, that means making changes like we have seen the headers gonna changes. Now the third is load, stack transform load, which is what ETL process is. And when you do any transformation, you don't have load option here, you have just close and apply options here. This close and apply options is the same as what we have seen load options. So just make close and apply, because if you don't do this, your data will not get saved. So this way you gonna save here. Now once we close and apply, you can see our three tables get imported in the Power BI model, which is under data section right side. Now these are the table, and arrow will see in this table what are the columns you have. Now go for the second. In people table, what are the columns you have? In return table, what are the columns you have? You can make collapse of it. Now this. Now in visualization section, you have some ready-made templates, connectors available here, so that you can, if you want to create a line chart, just create this one. If you want to bar chart, just click this one and put data over. So these are the simple uh, ribbon type of options available here to create a graph. It's a good thing. Now this is the visual. Now this is the options available for your formatting of your visual. So these are the data, and a bunch of options also available here. Now if you want to create some column to be added, then you can do in the transformation process. Otherwise you can do it from here also. Now this is the icon, this is the report view. That means this is the view where you're gonna create your report and dashboard. This is the data where you see what are your data. Now just click. This is the table which you have created, imported here. These tables will come in here. You can click this one, you will see the second table. You click this one, you will see the third table. These are the way of looking the table. Now this is the modeling part. This is what we have discussed earlier, that the relationship. Now you can see the relationship here. You can make it taken automatically by default, because people in people table region column and order table region column, they have identified, so get connected by default. Now you can see the moment you place your mouse cursor over here, The connectors will show which column of these separate tables get connected with. Now in people you can see the region, and in order table we can see the region. So region is available in both the tables, so they get connected. Now what we have in return table and we have in order table, we can have order ID. Now you can see we have, do we have order ID? Yes, we have order ID. Just make drag like this. Now this window will open. Why? Because Power BI want to be sure that a user want to be connected with this column or not. So this order ID, and what is my order ID in this table? This. So these are fine. But the question is here the cardinality. Cardinality, that means you have, I'm sure you have some lessons over set theory in class 10th, 11 while you are in a school or college. In set theory, there are four kinds of relationship: one to one, one to many to one, many to many. These kinds of set relationship available here between the two tables. Or you can, having here the Venn diagram like what, this is the same thing. In one Venn diagram, A table B represents, other Venn diagram B table represents, and in both separate tables we have some columns. So in one column, if we have unique value, in other column we have duplicate value of the same column in both separate tables, then one to many, because one from A table, many from the B table. If we have many records in both the tables, then we have many to many cardinality. So this kind of things here. Here you can see we have same thing and we have same thing, but here is showing many to many relationship, because in both the table we have a duplicate value. One value comes many times, so it's showing many to many and both. But I recommend you, or probably I suggest, if you become a familiar after a month or 2 months, after 6 months or even a year, you automatically know that many to many cardinality will not get good for Power BI, for your reporting. Always one to many is the best cardinality in any business tool. No matter you are using Tableau, no matter you are using Power BI, no matter you are using SQL, you can use join in a SQL. Or any other business tool you can use it. I recommend you try to make one to many. There are steps or options available. You think from your, you can make it. How to make it? You can drop it the duplicate value. Now let's see. Just make a cancel of it. I am going to data part. In return, we have, you can see the first thing we have 4 times. So what I want this should be 1 time. So I have to remove all the duplicates from here. So how can I do it? In transformation. And how can do for the transformation? Same thing, you can go it from here also. So click the home, go transform data. Now we are on a Power Query editor because transformation is happening in a Power Query editor where in code box, no DAX was included. So the issue was with the return table. I want to remove all the duplicates. So just click this one, right click, remove duplicates. Options available. Just click this one. Now I have removed all the duplicates from this table. Now close and save. This way you're gonna save that file. Now save. Now go to modeling part and now order ID and an order ID. Now that's fine because there is no issue comes up. Last time there was a red line. Now one too many. How does this happen? Because in one table the value which were duplicates, I just make it unique. So in return table one value one time. In order value one value many times. So one too many. This is what here. Now just save it and you go through the relationship. This kind of relationship will come up. Now we have established the relationships here. So this is the modeling part. There are multiple tables if in your projects available, then you will have some congested type of relationship. You will see many uh, congested type of relationship. Many tables are connected with each other. So this is a very clear because we have here three tables only. That's why we have everything clean. Now, this is the modeling type and this is the DAX query. You want to have anything. I don't want to have this term. I want just go for the reporting part because I have a data, final data after transformation. Then we have a relationship. Then we go for the dashboard of reports or graph. So now Now we have order table here. We have category, we have profit, we have sales, we have region. Meaning we have categorical and numerical field both also. And now what I want, Power BI, Tableau or any business intelligence tool will work over a column because Power BI works over a tax. Excel, Microsoft Excel works over a cell. So Microsoft Excel works as a MTX, multi-dimensional expression. Power BI works as a DAX, data analysis expression. So I need some calculation because I want some categories wise total sum, total profit, what is the percentage of profit, this kind of things. So we need some calculation and calculation required tax. I will not going to detail about what tax is. Tax is a data analysis expression. Is the full form of tax based on Power BI calculation we're gonna happen here. Now I will show you some samples of DAX here. Now I need total sales, total profit. Then I will go, then we gonna have a percentage value. So I want what is the total sales. So in order to have all the calculations, you need to create a separate table so that you will have all the calculations under one table. Otherwise, you will be wondering where my calculated column, where is my calculation. So, if this happens before you create a separate table, name by anything as per your choice, but you should have a separate table so that you get all the calculation under that table specific. Suppose you have order tables here and there are many columns here, and you have created a calculation using DAX, total sales, total profit, where you will go now for search every time. If you have multiple table here and each table have 20-25 columns, then where you gonna search your calculation? That's why I want to have a separate thing, clear thing. So in order to create a separate table, just go here, enter data. You will choose under home. You can see here, enter data. Just click this one. This will make you separate table, separate blank table under table name like. So here table name I am going to name as a measure. That is whatever measurement I gonna calculate it here using DAX will have all measures under this separate table. So just load it. Now we will have measure table under data section in the right side. Now we have measure table here, you can see. Now if you drop down here, you have column 1. What does this mean? You just think, if you have table, no rows, no column, is that any sense? A table must have at least one rows, one column. So there is no rows, only one column. Why? Because Power BI or Tableau or any business intelligence tool calculates over a column. Excel calculates over a cell. Whatever value in Excel you gonna calculate using a formula or simple mathematical calculation, you will have result in a single cell. But in case of Power BI, Tableau or any business intelligence tool, you will have a result over an entire column. So this is your column. Now I am going to create a measure, total sales, total profit, separate. So in order to have all the calculation under measure table, you have to click that table over your mouse first, so that the calculation comes under in that specific table. Otherwise, calculation may go anywhere among these tables. So you go to wander searching where is my calculation. So happening this, I'm going to clear about you everything. So just under which table you want to have a calculation, just click the mouse over that table. That's it. Now just click. You have here 4 options. New measure. That means new calculation. Quick measure, quick calculation. Like in Excel we have some uh, quick formula. Same way we have quick calculation. If you want to add some column, then you have to click new column. Want to new table to be created, you have options here, new table. Now I have to create a new measure. So just click the table name under which you want to be your calculation to be placed, just here, and then new measure. Now you have formula bar open here. Now you have to create total sales. So just give a name, just give a name total sales. This is the formula name and now equal. Left side of the equal sign is your name of the formula, header of the formula. After equal sign, you have to place what formula. Now I have to use total sum. Sum meaning I have to use a sum. Sum which table under we have sales amount in order table. So you have to click order. In order to find out the table, first click the apostrophe, meaning you are going to search a table name. Now click order. Just click. Make a tag. Now, for searching a table, you click the apostrophe, single apostrophe. Now, I have searched my orders table. In order table, we have sales column. Then you have to open square bracket. Now you are going to search a column in orders table. That means if you have multiple tables, you are working on a big project, you have a multiple table. So why do you go by scrolling down, finding the table, then finding the column? The best way, if you want to search a table, type a single apostrophe, then type your table name. Table will appear you soon. Make a tab, table gets selected. After that you need to select the column. Open a square bracket will help you to search the column. Now I have to type what sales. I want to have a sales, so just sales. That's it. Make a tab. Now close, enter. This is DAX. Simple DAX. Now we have total sales. Now you can see under measure table we have total sales here. So one column is already comes here. Now we don't need this column. So make a right click over that and delete from model. This way column 1 will go. Now we have total sales. Now just investigate the table order. What we have in sales. In order table we have sales. And we have a profit. Now I am going to have a profit. So go for reporting, because this is the section where you gonna create a measure or dashboard. Now again total profit. So just click the table first, then go for new measure, then formula bar appear, then type total, working on it, total profit. So same way sum which table in order table. So in order to search the table, type single apostrophe orders table, then for column type open square bracket profit. Now hit enter. Now we have total sales and total profit. You can see here. Now we have total sales and we have total profit. Then what is my cost? If we gonna total sales minus total profit, then it is my cost, COGS, cost of goods sold. So this kind of analysis you can make it. Now I am going to create again a measure. So just click your mouse over the table under which you are going to create a calculation. Now new measure. Now what I am going to now? I am going to calculate a total cost. So total cost equal my total sales minus total profit. And my total sales and total profit already we have calculation. So you just go to tab total sales. This is my calculation. My total profit, this is. Now hit enter. Now we have total cost and total profit. Now what is my profit percentage? So again, just click this one. Now you can create new measures from here, and the second option is just click the table name and right click, you have new measure here. Two way you wanna create. So just make it, but make sure just click the mouse over the table under which you want to create calculation. Now new measure. Same thing happening. Or you have new measure here. Now I want to be created profit percentage. So here profit percentage. What should be? Profit divided by total sales. And you have already total profit divided by total sales. This is the formula. It's a simple formula. But I wanna use DAX here. This way, you know what will happen in your result. In Excel, you can use it A by B. What happens? If the value is available, then your results will be there. If its value is not available there, it will show error. This way you will receive error wherein no value. But DAX has a solution of this. Here I am going to use here divide, and under divide we don't have this one, we have comma. Alternate we have 0. What does this mean? This means total profit divided by total sales. If value is there, result is there. If value is not there, 0 would be there. That's why we have used DAX formula divide. Now hit enter. Now we have profit percentage. But what I want profit percentage should be in percentage format. So just click this percentage format. Now these are the templates icon of the graph you wish to create is here. Now I'm going to use a card. This is a card. Just click this one. The moment you click, a card type of this layout would appear in this workspace. Now, I just click the card, but in card, what I want to show you? I want to show you total sales. How much was sales? So just click sales here and keep it here. This is total sales 2.30 million. Now, again, just copy and paste and drag it here. Now I want to have no total sales, I want to have total cost. Now I also copy and paste. I want to have here total profit. Now I want to have copy paste again and want to have here profit percentage. Now you can see. Now this is the way of using a card. So just click this one, this one, this one, make alignment of it and keep it here. You can now select all this, go to format page, under effect, if you want to change the background color, then you can go with it. You want to border to be visually, then you can have it, or want to be off, then off. Now want to shadow. This is the way you can do it as per your requirement. Now just arrange this one. This is the way you gonna use your card. Now I want to show you some graph also. So just click this stack column chart. In column chart, what do you want? I want total sales by total sales and total cost. Now you can see here. I want total sales and total cost, but I want side by side like this. This is the overall. What I want Y year or Y region. So just go, you have a region here. And the region I want in X axis. This is X axis, this is Y axis. So here you can see Y axis we have two things, sales and cost. In X axis this time is blank. Now I want to have this X axis here. Now you can see there are four regions. There are four regions. Now I'm going to zoom so that you can watch it, see it clearly. We have four regions: west, east, central and south, and we have their sales and we have their cost. Now I want to have a data level. So just go format, select the chart, go to format and you have data level. If you want data level to be bold or some short, so you go this way. data level this way. If you want to be vertically, then you can click this one like this, but I want to be horizontally, and like this, and this value I want value is 10. That's it. So this kind of graph you can create it. Now I am going to some zoom in. Now I want to have some other graph here like line graph. So just click this line chart icon here, and now you just go to have, I want to have some segment wise. So segment I gonna put over X value. You can put it here or just get direct drag over a chart area. And now I want the profit percentage over X axis this way, and I want that region wise profit percentage. So region, just drag it here over the chart. Now you can see this is region Y profit percentage Y here. Now what I want year Y. You can see in order we have ship date and order date, but no year. If you then you can make custom column. So go to data mode, select the order table, and click new column, and under new column you want to year. So let's open it. A formula bar get open. Here type year, and year order table order date. Now hit enter. It will show what are the order dates we have here in this table. The year section get picked from there. Now you can see we have every column you gonna add will get added at the last. And now you can see here we have 15, 16, 17 and 18. Now go to reporting part, and now I want to have segment cut, and now I want to have year because I have just added year over X axis. Now you can see we have 15, 16, 17, 18. This way. Or now if you want to make it shorter, you can drag it here like this. So you can do it here. Now I am going to delete these three. This is the total sales, and now I want to create pie chart here. Now I want total profit. Just drag it over a chart area by year, and now select year. Now what happened? Here year gets summed up. That means year data type is in integer, but year should be a categorical. That means I have to change this year as a text value. So go to data where year column is available. Just select the year column, and you can see here whole number. That's why it gets summed up. It may get average up. And now make it text. because you have to make it, convert it as a categorical. And now go to reporting part. Now fix this. I'm now select year. Now you can see we have year wise data. Now we have year by data, profit by year, you can see here. Blue, sky color 2000, this is 2017. These are the legend here, what is the percentage, everything is given. So this way you gonna create your dashboard chart or whatever, but when this will get created once you have calculations. A calculation should all be under one separate table. And now I'm through with all these things, need to publish. Now you have a publish option here, you can see here publish. Just click this one. Do you want to save your changes? Yes. I will give you full overview from scratch till end how Power BI works. Now, what is the file you want to be saved as? I want to save as test PBIX. Now, first save it. Now, my workspace selected, publishing this file because I have license. That's why. Now success. Get quick insight. Okay, this is asking for the email ID. So I don't have any license now. My license was a trial period and the trial period gets over. So you see, license is required. You have published, but you can't see. Your senior will see. If your senior asks again to make changes of it, something modification your senior needed, you can't access of this. You just go to the Power BI desktop, what you have created there, you make changes of this. So I don't have access. Here you need to create, let let's check this, it will not have. So because I don't have a Microsoft email ID, this was the Gmail ID, so it's not get to it. So it's not get. So this is the way enjoy now. Power BI asking, enjoy Power BI desktop so far? Yes, we enjoy very much. Rate of us asking for rating. How much number do you want to rate him? I don't want to rate him. So this is the Power BI overview. Started from scratch till a professional way. I hope you understand everything. We will come up with the uh, few videos over M code. How do you make transformations? what is a relationship, what are the DAX formula, will come up with the separate video. So if you enjoyed this session, hit a subscribe button and share this video whomsoever you know, and wait for the upcoming video. Bye bye.